Alright, so let's welcome back to our second session, everyone. And how are you doing so far with your first session? And do you have any question related to the lesson that you learned so far? Very good, right? So the grammar collective at the moment, if you have any questions, you can drop your question to our teacher, or you can drop the question to ask me, and then there will be any other response in order to respond to you that the question and also the answer is going to be asked by you, right? Okay, so right now let's come back to our second session. Our second session today, we are going to study about hangout 6, right? Okay, so our hangout 6 today, we are going to continue our unit is unit 8, an accident field party, and our page that we are going to study is page 92. So A1, let's open your book on page 92 altogether. Then you are going to see the lesson, right? Okay. So our part is talking about story. A1 story is talking like you are going to tell somebody a story, or you are going to make a conversation related to a story that you have learned so far, right? Okay. So in the story section we have 3 sections, and section A, B, and C. Right now I would like to move up with our section that our section A and B will be combined together, right? Combined by what? You are going to listen and you are going to practice by reading, and also if you can role play, you are going to role play the story about this one as well, right? However, I can say that we are not face to face, and also you are not going to meet your classmate as well. That's why you are not allowed to be role play, but you are going to practice your reading or practice your making conversation with your classmate. Okay, right? So right now, everyone, let's move to our section that you are going to listen to this one. So don't waste too much time, everyone. I would like you to have a short listening related to the conversation. So right now, let's start.
A. Listen and repeat.
Hey, Tim, can you take a break from the party?
Sure. I finished eating 10 minutes ago. Why?
I want to show you something. Be careful in my room. Don't trip. I've just finished my 3D puzzle. It took me 3 weeks.
Wow, it's great.
Peanut, you've just knocked over my puzzle.
Oh dear.
Very good job, right? So after you finish listening to the audio, I believe that you might know the words that is difficult for you to read or to pronounce, and then you are going to try your best to pronounce, follow us them, right? Okay, so because we are not a native speaker, so that's why sometimes we are going to pronounce some word as not correctly in order to be pronouncing that word. But if we try to learn day by day, or we try to practice day by day, I believe that one day you are not going to speak like a native speaker, but your sound of speaking English is going to be similar to the native speaker, right? Okay. So right now, everyone, let's move to section C altogether. That section C is that you are going to read the story again, and then you are going to answer the question. So because of time, I would not let you to read the story again, but I just want you to have only one way that you are going to answer today to the question, right? Okay. So the story you have to listen at the moment, but right now you are not going to listen again. And if you want to find the answer, you are going to read it by using skimming or scanning to answer to the question, right? Okay. So in 3 questions, or among 3 questions, we have 3 answers. So one question consisting with 3 answers, right? Okay. So number 1 is that what did Tim finish? Okay. What did Tim finish doing 10 minutes ago? Okay, so right now, A, watching TV, B, eating, and C, playing with the dog. What is it, A1? Very good, right? So the answer of number 1 is letter C, right? That Tim finished eating. And then number 2, what has Alex just finished? What is it, A1? A puzzle, a game, or his food? What is it? Very good, right? So the answer is letter A, right? A puzzle. And then number 3, how long has Alex worked on his puzzle? How long, A1? 3 minutes, 3 days, or 3 weeks? Which one is it, A1? Very good, right? The answer is letter C, right? Okay. And everyone don't wonder that why can I get the answer, right? I can get every answer because of I read the conversation. So that's why when you read it, you will see the answer clearly about this question. Okay, good. So everyone, right now we are going to move on to the next page. That is going to be page 93 altogether. That on page 93 we are going to study in 3 sections as well, right? Okay, so the first section you are going to listen and say. So right now you are going to see about the A vocabulary. So let's practice your pronunciation by repeating about the word that is going to be pronounced by the native speaker or by the yo-yo, right? So everyone, let's listen and practice.
A. Listen and say. Number 1.
Live in your apartment.
Number 2.
Be on a diet.
Number 3.
Read novels.
Number 4.
Know your best friend.
Number 5.
Study English.
Number 6.
Have a pet.
Number 7.
Play badminton.
Number 8.
Play the violin.
Great job, right? So right now you have already known about the word with pronunciation or with the word speaking. I believe that you might already know about this one. So right now everyone, let's move to section B altogether. In section B you are going to listen and write the letters. So in here you are going to listen about this one again, but you are going to try the letter A, B, C, D, F, G, H, etc. Right? So according to the word that is going to be pronouncing, like which one letter A, which one letter B, which one letter C, like that. Okay? Right. So right now everyone, don't waste too much time. It's your turn. Then you are going to do your listening. So let's start.
B. Listen and write the letters. A.
I like to read novels when I am at home.
B.
You can play badminton if you want to be healthy.
C.
Who do you live in your apartment with?
D.
How well do you know your best friend?
E.
I want to have a pet dog.
F.
I don't want to be on a diet, but I need to lose some weight.
G.
I play the violin during music class at school.
H.
I study English every day at school.
Great job, right? So after you finish your listening, I believe that you might know the answer. So number 1, it means that live in your apartment. Which one is it? They want letter A, B, C, D. Which one? Very good, right? So number 1 is letter C, right? Okay. And then number 2, be on a diet. What letter is it? A1. Correct, right? So letter F. And then number 3, read novels. What letter is it? Letter A, right? Okay. And after number 3, it's number 4, know your best friend. Know your best friend, what is it, everyone? Right, letter D, right? And after that, number 5, study English. What letter is it? Letter H. And then number 6, have a pet. What letter is it, everyone? Okay, letter E, right? And then the next one is play badminton. What letter is it? Letter B. And then the last one that is no here, we have A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, E, F. We have letter. Okay, one more letter is letter G, right? That is not going to be filled yet. Okay, right. So after you finish section C or section B, everyone, let's move to section C altogether. Then listens, then look at the pictures as an answer. So in here you are going to listen about this one, and then you are going to add the picture in here. So after you finish looking at the picture, you are going to make a question asking, right? So your question asking is that how long have you lived in your apartment? So everything that you are going to answer to the question, you have to see the picture, what picture is it, and then you are going to put the word in here, okay? And like here, this one, you look this one, it's like apartment, right? So that's why the question is asking you that how long have you lived in your apartment? So in here, the 5 years is the one that they are going to give you or to tell you the answer, how many years, okay? Right. So according to this one, if you want to use about the present perfect tense here to answer the question about how long, you have two times question, right? For and since. So when you want to use for, you are going to talk about the period of time like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you plus together equal 5 years, right? But when you want to use since, you are going to put the exactly year that it has happened in that time. And like in 2011, and here is giving you example. So it means that if I put since, I have to put exactly year happening this one, right? But when I want to use for, it means I want to talk about the period of that time, how many days, how many years, how many months, like that, okay? Right. So this is the way that you are going to use since and for. However, if you have any question about since and for, or any question related to two sessions today, you can drop the question, right? So today I would like to say goodbye and also see you tomorrow. Goodbye.